Time now for some of the biggest trending stories you'll want to know today. Among the many rumors over Kate Middleton's absence from public life is that William is having an affair with one of her good friends. We've been hearing this for years now. Paula, what do you know? Give us a scoop.
All right, well, her name is Lady Rose Hanbury. She is married to Lord, and this is a mouthful, Cholmondeley. It's a lot of L's, a lot of O's, a lot of N's. So Lord Cholmondeley and her grandmother was very good friends with the Queen. And they, she was in her wedding to Prince Philip. They've all grown up together, not Kate, but William and she grown up together. They're very good friends. She also has 3 kids. And the rumors started around the time that Kate was pregnant with Prince Louis. And it was really kind of sad because they were all very close, and ever since then, they have not really hung out together because I think the palace was so worried about how things looked and how perception was seen, and it's quite sad.
Do you think there's any truth to this? I mean, he's not the first royal to have an affair.
No. I refuse to believe Lady Rose DeWitt-Bucator is a problem in our lives. I won't. I won't do it. I refuse to believe it. I believe in love.
Yeah, and well, you know what? I am a realist, but I don't think it's real.
All right. There's new reporting on the Rust shooting with Alec Baldwin. What do you know about that?
Oh, my goodness. Well, it's crazy because they actually offered him a deal to plead guilty to a misdemeanor with no jail time and then immediately took it off the table before he could respond.
Wow.
Yeah, which is nuts because if he had responded, it would have been a done and dusted. And, there is a case against him because he is the producer of the movie. He's very hands-on. And, he's now saying that there's just, that everything is bunk and that they behaved inappropriately.
I don't think he ever would have accepted a deal from the jump. He has said, because from the jump he said that this was not, he had nothing to do with it, this was not his issue. It really, the buck stopped with the armorer and it was up to Hannah Gutierrez-Reed to run a tight ship and run a safe set, and that didn't fall on him. So I don't think he would have accepted it even
Although, by the way, it does fall on him because he's the one who hired a 25-year-old with no experience. So
they also
because they were all trying to save money.
Rushing along the production, and which caused her to be sloppy because maybe she didn't want to say something to him because he's Alec Baldwin. So there are a lot of factors. So when and if this actually does go to trial, I do think he's probably going to be on the hook.
Yeah, all right. I agree.
Let's move on. Do you guys remember that Willy Wonka experience in Glasgow?
I dream of it.
Yes.
I'm just mad I wasn't there.
Well, guys, it's a musical, or it's going to be a musical. Tell me more.
I cannot wait.
It's like the Fire Festival of events.
It is.
Of musical events.
They've even got an Emmy-winning writer doing it. They've got 2 Broadway songmakers doing the songs for it. And I really want a bit part. I'm dying, please. I want to be like...
If anyone's watching.
Yeah, I want to be the grandma in the bed. Here you go, Charlie.
And to be fair, just so that everyone's aware that this is not some sort of fabulous Willy Wonka the musical. This was a sort of festival Willy Wonka that you're seeing here that they promised was going to be the magic of nothing. The magic of nothing. It was cheese sandwiches at the Fire Fest. Like, that is exactly what this looks like.
I don't even think they got a cheese sandwich.
Probably not.
They literally handed out 2 jelly beans per kid.
No.
And they were like, here's your candy, little
And now
children.
it's going to be a musical.
Yeah.
I love this.
I love this too.
Exactly.
I want it to be a drag show.
Ooh, that would
whole
be
thing
fun.
Drag show, because who better to do justice to this absolute just train wreck of an event?
Poor woman. She's miserable.
I mean, listen, she's a meme, and I want to be that meme. I actually have a green wig. I'm not wearing it today, even though it is St. Patrick's Day. No, I'm celebrating the marathon with my gym
half
shoes.
marathon here in New York.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we have 30 seconds. Very, very quickly. Brad Smith, Angelina Jolie, what's going on?
Oh, my gosh. They are headed to court. So, he claims she illegally sold half the vineyard of Miraval to a Russian oligarch, and they've been fighting back and forth. He has spent $10 million fighting her in court. Now, here's the deal. Just on that, in their divorce in total, he has spent $14 million.
It's wild that this is going to be their divorce still ongoing. Will not end.
Will not end. They say it won't end until their youngest is 18.
Caitlin Becker, Paula Froelich. Ladies, thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.